Hey everyone, it's me Bailey and welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday, which means that it's the start of a brand new reading week, and today's video is going to be a mood reading vlog. So this month I feel like I have a really good TBR, especially for mood reading. I feel like a lot of the books that I have picked are currently what I'm in the mood for to read at this point. So this week I'm just going to go through hopefully some of the books on my TBR and maybe even some that aren't on my TBR and just get, hopefully, fingers crossed, a lot of reading done. So in a video I started reading November 9th by Colleen Hoover, and I dogged this book. I literally hate this book. I am starting to actually hate everything about it. Like, Fallon, to me, is annoying. Like, yes, I understand she's gone through this big traumatic life event, and I'm not taking that away from her, but like, get a grip. Ben, absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. And like, I know he's an 18-year-old boy, but like, literally, ew. If I have to read from his point of view one more time, like, literally the way that he said, my eyes fell to the dress first. I have to give myself props for picking that one out. There's just enough showing of her neckline to keep me good and happy, but I'm not even positive I'll be able to look away from her face long enough to stare at her cleavage. Like, babe, you should be looking at her face regardless, honey. Like, what? Like, ew. And then the whole stuff about him trying to like see what color her panties are. Like, babe, you've known this girl for literally probably 7 hours at this point. Like, stop. Not to mention her dad at the beginning, he already had me questioning like, what's going on? And then Ben, just literally throw the whole man away, throw the whole freaking book away. And that's where I'm at. I'm DNFing it on page 57. Didn't even finish, like, literally stopped in the middle of the chapter. Didn't even finish the first day that they've met. Like, already this first interaction literally has me cringing so bad. So if you want this book, it'll be for sale on my Pango. My friend has convinced me to give it a second try, so I am going to be picking this back up where I left off. She says the ending is worth it. I don't know how true that is, considering how much I'm absolutely hating the beginning. I'm on page 57, and I literally am hating this book. So yeah. I got the audiobook, so maybe I'll like it a little bit better, but I really don't think so. So I think I'm going to try and listen to this if I have some downtime while I'm at work today, and hopefully I can finish that. But I also am in the middle of Bought by Lauren Landish and Willow Winters, I think is her name. I cannot remember. Yes, Willow Winters. So I'm currently in the middle of Bought by Lauren Landish and Willow Winters. This is the first book in the Highest Bidder series. It's like a shorter, it's like a group of like billionaire or like romance type deals. But so I am expecting to finish that today as well. So these are the two books that I'm going to be focusing on today. Fingers crossed I can finish this one. I am planning on looking to see if this is on Kindle Unlimited too, just in case. So those are my reading plans for today, and that is really it. So I'm gonna get going because I need to go to work. It's currently 7:07, so I need to get going, and I will talk to you guys again probably this afternoon with a reading update. Hello, happy Monday afternoon. So I do have a reading update as well as a unboxing to do. So that's what we've got going on right now. So we're going to start with the reading update first. So I was listening to November 9 today while at work. I am about 51-ish or so % into it. I'm around the 149 page mark in this. Still not loving it. Still think Ben is just gross. There has been a tragedy, very sad, but still just not loving this book. I really just don't care about these characters or the storyline or really any of it. So, but I told my friend that I was going to give it a second chance, so I'm sticking to my word and probably going to finish that either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I did want to do my book of the month unboxing. This is my first book of the month since they have rebranded the box, and can I just say I love, like, this is so good. Love this. So I did actually get 3 books this month. I had 3 credits to use, and there were 2 books that were like add-ons that I really wanted, and then obviously the 1 book that was like the actual book of the month that I wanted. So because I have not been getting books these past like few months, I've just been letting my credits like add up, just because I have not been fans of the selections. And in the past you used to be able to use an add-on as your book of the month, but you can no longer do that. So I've just been saving my credits. But my book of the month is here, so let us open her. Okay, let's see. Fiction forward, how cute. So the books that I got, so my actual book of the month that I ended up getting was The Lost Story by Meg Schaefer, and this is the second Meg Schaefer book that I will own. I did get The Wishing Game by her as well, and I've heard that that book is really good. I have not read it, but this premise just really intrigued me when I read about it, so I'm definitely interested to see if I'm gonna like it. Also too, they changed the little book of the month logo on the back as well, which is like cute and fun, so I do like that. How cute. Okay, so this is the first book. The second book that I ended up getting was The Love of My Afterlife by Christy Greenwood. And first of all, this cover is just so cute. I love the colors. It's definitely giving like summer vibes. But also, this was an add-on, and this is about a woman that falls in love with the guy that she meets in the waiting room of the afterlife. So she is dead, he is dead, and they're in the waiting room to find out whether they're going up or down, I guess. And so she has 10 days to find him on Earth for a chance to like be with him. So this sounded so interesting to me, and I'm definitely excited to pick this up and read it. And the third book is Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. So I did not want to buy like a actual copy of this book because I'm still like iffy on Riley Sager. He's had 2 books that I've read from him now, one a hit and one a miss. So I wanted to get this one through book of the month to see if I was going to like it or not. So fingers crossed I do like this one. The premise sounds pretty interesting to me, about a boy that goes missing in their teens when they, so like it follows their main character and his best friend goes missing one night while they're camping in the backyard when they're like in their teens, and like 13 years later or something, I think he like hears, or like the same thing happens, something along the lines, unsure, but I am going to give this a try. So those are the 3 books that were in the box. And now for the bookmark. So they've also changed the bookmarks as well. They're now skinny. So here's a former book of the month bookmark. This is the one that I got when I was friend zoned by them, which I think means that I had bought like 6 boxes, or I had 6 deliveries or something like that. So this is the old bookmark shape, and this is the new one. So it's definitely a lot taller and a lot skinnier. So I wonder if they're gonna continue to have like cute things. This one says it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen, and then it's got like the classic blue book of the month back. So that's cute and fun. Excited to use that. But now that I have opened my book of the month box and given my reading update, I'm going to do my homework because I have a homework assignment that is due this evening, and by the time I'm done with that, hopefully it'll be time for Love Island. So that's my update, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello, happy Wednesday. So I did not update yesterday, but I don't really have much of a reading update. I did do a little bit of reading yesterday in Bought by Willow Winters and Lauren Landish, and honestly I'm not liking this book. Like, I'm really over it at this point. I'm on page 193, which is the end of chapter 27, and there are 29 chapters in this book, but I feel like I'm too far in it to DNF it. But I'm definitely over the book, over the storyline, not really enjoying myself anymore. Plus, like, I'm not a fan of the characters or the relationship, so not looking good on that front. But I also don't have any updates in November 9th either. Haven't listened to this anymore or read any more of this, so I might see about possibly finishing this today as well. I do have 2 videos that I want to film possibly today, 1 for sure, 2 maybe. So that is also on the plans for today, and honestly that's really it. I'm just gonna hang out, work, edit, read, film, do the things. So yeah, that is my update for this Wednesday morning, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so I just finished the first book in Highest Bidder. I think it's called, like, I think it's Bought. Literally, that's how much I literally do not care about it. But so I finished that. I think I'm gonna give it 1 star. Just anyways, so now I'm gonna be moving on because so I am still in the middle of November 9th by Colleen Hoover, but I'm just like not in the mood to read this book, and since this is a mood reading vlog, I am going to be listening to my moods and reading something else. So I think I'm gonna end up starting Leather and Lark by Bryn Weaver, just because I feel like I want to read this. I'm in the mood to read this. I have been anticipating this book, so I want to read this really bad. So I think this is what I am about to start and be the book that I read for the rest of the day. I'm gonna see if I can finish it today. It is a little bit long. Maybe the pages are just thick, I don't know, but it's like 390 pages. So I definitely am super excited to read this book. So yeah, that's my update. I did film 1 video today. I was gonna film 2, but I ended up only filming the 1. And I put on this sweatshirt over the t-shirt that I had on earlier, expecting to film a second video. Plus it's cold in here, but that's little realness. Because if you don't think that people film multiple videos in one day and just change their shirt, you would be wrong. So yep, that's my update for now. I'm gonna start Leather and Lark and see how I'm liking this, and I will update you guys again later. Hello, happy Thursday. So I wanted to come on and report that I have done some reading today. I did some audiobook listening, and so I have a couple of updates to give. So I was able to finish November 9 by Colleen Hoover. And when I DNF'd this, I should have gone with my gut instinct and not picked this up again, because I ended up giving this book 1 star. I really did not like this book. I did not like the characters, wasn't the biggest fan of the storyline. Like, the premise seemed like it was going to be cool, but then once we really got into it, like, I just was not loving it. I was not feeling it. I did not like Ben. I absolutely hated him, and Fallon was just so annoying to me. She's very much like not like other girls, and Ben, literally hate him. And like, this is probably gonna be a spoiler real quick, but honestly, Fallon, how could you be like, this guy is the reason that I have burns over half of my body, but like, it's fine, like, that's my man. Like, anyway, like, no thank you. So 1 star to this, 2 1 stars in a row. So love how that's going for us. But on to better books, better notes. I did end up starting Leather and Lark yesterday, as I did tell you guys that I was going to, and I ended up making it to page like 116 in this last night. And then once I finished listening to November 9th, I did pick up this audiobook as well, and so now I'm on page 144. There's no like chapters in this, it's just like headings, so I don't know exactly what chapter I'm on, but so far I'm enjoying this. I feel like I am not liking it as much as Butcher and Blackbird, but it is definitely the same vibes. Like, it's definitely fun, it's definitely dark, very serial killer-y, so I'm having a good time with this. But I did go to the library yesterday, and I did end up picking up my book club book for the month, which is Do What Godmother Says by Ella Stratton, and I think that I'm probably going to end up picking this up next once I finish Leather and Lark. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this. This is a fresh copy, like, this is crisp. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to have borrowed this book, because when I tell y'all, this thing is so crispy. But yeah, super excited to read this one. And obviously I will keep you guys updated. I am about to do some homework right now and then probably sit down and eat dinner, and then Navy and I will go for our afternoon walk once it cools down a little bit. So we probably won't go until around 7, and it's currently at 4:22. So I'm gonna wait for it to cool down for not only him but for me, because it is so hot right now. But yeah, that is my update for this Thursday. It is a working Friday, so I will be going to work tomorrow. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here, do a little bit of homework, and call it a night. So with that being said, I will talk to you guys more than likely tomorrow. Hello, happy Friday. So I just finished with work and I just finished filming a video. So now I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the day. I think I do have some editing that I want to do this weekend, so I might start on that today. I have already started on it, but I'm not feeling like doing it anymore, so I might put that off until later. But I ended up getting some of Leather and Lark listened to today, so I'm currently on page 205 in this, so I'm a little bit over halfway through this, but I think my main priority is going to be finishing this today, because I feel like this weekend, I feel like I can probably get 2, not including this one, but I think I can get 2, maybe even 3 books read this weekend, and so that is what I'm trying to do. That's my goal. But in between reading, I do have some homework that I want to do, so I will be working on that as well. But my main priority for today is to finish Leather and Lark. I do feel like I want to take a nap, so I might do that as well. So I think I might go ahead, take a nap, and then focus on reading this the rest of the evening. And if I finish this, then maybe do some homework, even if I don't finish this. But yeah, so that is my plans for the rest of the evening. And I'm probably gonna sit down and watch some booktube until I fall asleep. And with that being said, that's it for my update right now, and I'll probably talk to you guys a little bit later tonight if I end up finishing Leather and Lark. Hello, happy Saturday. So I completely forgot that I had a baby shower that I was supposed to be going to today, so I went to that, and now I'm at Target because I won a $20 gift card at the baby shower, and so now I'm going to go buy a book or 2. So let's go into Target and buy a book, and then once I get home I will give you guys a haul of everything that I bought. So let's go. So I'm now back home, and I have a very small book haul because I just bought 2 books while I was at Target. But I was like, how fun that I just won a $20 gift card to Target, and now I can go buy some books with it. So that's what I did. I went to the Target that was closer to the baby shower, but is not my closest Target to my house, because I thought their book section might be a little bit better than the one that's closest to my house, and it was not. So I don't know, I just feel like the Targets that are like super close to me don't have very good book sections. I don't know, but I did end up getting 2 books, and so I was going in there to look for one specifically, and they did not have it, so obviously I did not get it. But the first book that I ended up getting was Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. This is the second book in the Lakefront Billionaires series, and this one had a 20% off sticker that was essentially already off of it, so that did come off very quickly and easily, which is nice. But yeah, this is the first book that I got. And then the second book that I got was Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha J. Tooley. And I feel like I've been hearing about this one kind of recently. I think it might also be on Kindle Unlimited too, but I've heard that this series is really good as well. So I'm super excited to read both of these books, and hopefully I love both of them. But Target was so packed today, and usually when I go in Target it's usually like early in the morning, but it was so packed. Like, I kid you not, I think I was in there probably for like 45 minutes, and like 30 of those minutes were me waiting in line to check out. And like, that's how busy they were. It was absolutely insane. But now I'm home. I'm going to grab some lunch and sit down and do some reading, possibly do some editing, maybe even do some homework. Those are all things on the docket. So yeah, that is my update for now, and I will talk to you guys again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so it is now Saturday night, and I just wanted to come and update that I finished Leather and Lock by Bryn Weaver, and this book was a time. So I definitely didn't like this as much as I like Butcher and Blackbird, but this was still a fun time. I'm definitely interested to see how the series is going to conclude. I'm definitely interested to see Rose and Fion's story. Like, I'm super excited to see what goes on there, especially after the ending of this book, because it did leave on kind of a cliffy. So yeah, I cannot wait for that to come out whenever it does. And yeah, so my rating on this, I think I'm giving it 3 stars. Like, it was good, it was fine. It wasn't the best book I've ever read. Definitely didn't like it as much as The Butcher and Blackbird, but still a fun time. And that bonus chapter was a little unexpected, but definitely giving dark romance vibes there at the end. But yeah, so now that I'm done with this book, I will be moving on to the next book. So I have 2 options to choose from that I am wanting to possibly read, and that is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune and Do What Godmother Says by Ella Stratton. So I have both of these that I'm thinking of picking up. I'm thinking that I might end up picking up Meet Me at the Lake just because I'm on a little bit of a like summer romance kick, I feel like, especially after me reading Leather and Lark. I feel like this will just be like a light fluffy palette cleanser versus this, which is like a mystery horror type situation. So I think I might save this until next week and pick this one up. I think I might start it tonight and possibly like finish it tomorrow, but obviously tomorrow is going to be the last day of this vlog. But I am planning on making tomorrow a homework day, essentially, just because I do have a lot of stuff to do. It is finals week. It is like the final week of this semester coming up, so I want to make sure that I get everything that needs to get done. So that is what I'm going to be spending my time doing tomorrow and all of next week, because I just know that I'm not going to be vlogging anything next week since it is finals week, and I know that's going to be pretty hectic. So yeah, I will probably end up starting this tonight just because I'm not super sleepy yet, but I am probably about to go get in bed here soon. But that's my update for tonight, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello, happy Sunday night. So I did want to just come on here and close out this vlog. So essentially I have been in the house rotting all day. I have been working on homework pretty much since the time that I woke up until now at 8:30 tonight. And so I'm actually going to watch Love Island before I go to bed, but I did want to give one final reading update. So I have been listening to Meet Me at the Lake off and on all day while doing homework, and so I'm currently on page 164 in this, which is right at the beginning of chapter 14, and so far I'm enjoying this okay. I'm definitely a little bit more interested in the present timeline than the past timeline, which I feel like is generally the case when I read then and now timelines. I'm usually more invested in one timeline than the other, but I feel like right now I'm a little bit more invested in the now timeline. But I am still enjoying this book. I don't know if I'll read any more of this tonight. I definitely see myself more than likely finishing this tomorrow if I do end up picking it up tomorrow. But yeah, I did want to give this final update for this video and go ahead and close it out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, leave this emoji in the comments. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. I will have all of my social media linked down in the description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.